All right, guys. I'm here. Oh, man. Ooh, all right, we're up. Um, Today we have Schwab and retail sales data. We'll put this up. All right, team. Sorry, we're getting all this set up. Again, we got Schwab earnings early this morning. Ugh. I'm feeling better today, though. I am feeling noticeably better. Like you can see, I'm looking a little rough today. Like I gotta shave, man. Look at my beard. I gotta shave. Whew. All right, but I'm here, guys. I'm here. Don't get mad. I'm here. Feel a little bit better. Yeah, OC. That's what I had, dude. It sucked. I'm on day 5. Wait, today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm on day 6 today. I feel much better today, though. Like I was able to get up and take the trash out this morning. What's up, Justin? Alright. Alright, guys, we're gonna get some music playing. So bear with me here for a second. Man. Alright, guys. Hey, thanks, Beach Bro. Yeah, I'm gonna message you back, dude. What you asked me about shouldn't be a problem, brother. It shouldn't be a problem, man. I mean, I haven't even pulled up my Discord on my computer. Yeah, I got your messages now. I don't know why I was blocking them. I think it was because I created a new account, which I do once a year. And so with that, the old account, it just blocked you from sending messages. All right, guys. So, what's up, Pawn? Ah, dude, my throat is still hurting though. All right, Elon Musk. Did he really, UD? Is that true? All right, guys, I'm sorry. We're gonna get some music playing here. You know, like, I love music, and so I'll listen to like a number of different things. And so one of my saddest parts of the morning is going from like zoning out listening to my own music to putting on royalty free music. I'm not saying the royalty free music that I listen to isn't good, you know, but like it's not the same as the other music. I was listening to maybe some people would call it kind of like an emo band, brand new, but they're pretty good, you know. Get some nostalgia in the morning, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna play some music here. Let me fix this. There we go. I like a little bit of everything, Wesley. I'm kind of like a rap nerd, but I also like I like oldies as well. Like I like 60s and 70s music, like Pink Floyd and yeah, there's a lot of them. Bob Dylan. I like Bob Dylan. Not really a big Beatles fan. My parents were, though. My mom was like a huge Beatle fan. Is a huge Beatles fan. But yeah, I listen to a little bit of everything. Alright, guys. So NVIDIA still looking strong despite everything else looking pretty weak. Amazon breaking down here. You can see the SPY. I feel much better today. Much better. Still feel a little lightheaded. I think... you know, I feel slow, is what I feel. Today we have Schwab earnings coming out at 8 a.m. this morning, so we got about an hour before that drops. But I really do switch it up and listen to a little bit of everything. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which is like a big place for rap music, I guess. It's like an hour away from New Orleans, but... my musical tastes have grown a little bit over the years. I listen to a little bit of country too. I listen to everything, you know. Yeah, I definitely feel better today for sure. Did I exit Boeing? No, not yet. I'm probably just gonna sit in it, to be honest, guys. Like again, Boeing is one of those companies that I think is obviously gonna be okay long term. And so if I can fix my average a little bit, which I did, I'm okay with that. And I'll just kind of sit down here and let it work and try to get out break even in a year or two, probably. Again, these are long-term investments most of the time. And so, you know, if I can get a cheaper price, I will. And it's not a huge position anyway that's going to like severely like destroy my account or anything like that. It's a small position. Yeah, I feel better today, man. I'm still not 100% though, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a message too, Pawn. The only thing, like, I would feel fine today. Like, I would feel almost completely normal if it wasn't for my throat, dude. My throat is in freaking knots, man. My throat hurts. I wish my throat felt better. But aside from that, I'm feeling much better, you know. What happened to all the other music I had? Here, hold on. Sorry, guys. Did I exit out of everything? I guess I did. So who do y'all think is gonna win the Izzy versus, or not the Izzy? Who do y'all think is gonna win the the Strickland versus Duplessis fight. That'll be a good fight. Nvidia keeps going on. 650 is getting closer. Yeah, it's getting there. We're gonna do a poll. Let's do one. Will the market have bullish or bearish? Will the market have a bullish or bearish response to retail sales? Is a good one. I think we'll do that. There we go. Vote on that poll. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping I kind of hope Strickland wins just to kind of shock the world, but I don't think he's going to, unfortunately. Like, I just don't think he's going to, you know. Oh, man. Oh, dude. I haven't left the house in like a week. I've been sick for like a week straight, man. It sucks. Yeah, do me a favor. Slap the like button while you're here. We appreciate it. Make sure somebody said ads. Yeah, we got monetization on. Oh, man. Oh, I did bring some cough drops, bro. What did I do with those cough drops, man? You know, my throat's all right, though. Like, it hurts, but it's not that bad. And again, I just feel better this morning. Like, I woke up. Maybe it was because Carol actually had the heater on this morning. But I just feel better. Like, I feel less bad. You know, I felt more normal when I got up this morning. So, hopefully I'm on the tail end of this, whatever it is. I mean, good news. I tested negative twice yesterday. But it's weird because it's like, okay, well, I'm testing negative. They were very obviously negative tests. And that was only on day 5 yesterday. So, like, Paxlovid works for sure. The antiviral drug they write you for, it works. But, like, I still feel bad. You know, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's just, I think they call it I can't remember what they call it. But I still don't feel like 100%. I feel close to it. If my throat didn't hurt and my nose wasn't stuffed up, and I didn't have like body aches, I'd probably feel 100%. But not quite there yet. But I'm getting close. I haven't hugged my kids or really been in the same room as them for a week. So today I'll probably go hang out with them a little bit since it's finally time. But yeah. Yeah, what's weird is the last time I caught it as well, I've only had it twice. each time I called it, it was 2 years apart from each other. And so the last time I got it was literally like, it was the same thing, right? So Carol's immune system must be a little bit worse than mine, because every time one of us catches it, it's her first, and then she gives it to me since, you know, since we lay next to each other in bed, you know what I mean? And so typically what happens, the last time we got it too, it was 2 years ago. It was like Christmas Eve, she started running a fever. And then by the 26th or 27th, she was sick. And then for me, I called it around New Year's about 4 days later, 3 or 4 days later. And so like New Year's 2021, I was just completely out of it. Like I don't even remember New Year's at all. I remember falling asleep, being sick, and waking up January 1st, New Year's Day, I was sick. And so almost 2 years to the T, same thing happened. Carol got sick. 2 to 3 days later, I get sick, you know. And now Carol's fine, and she's getting up moving, and she's testing negative now, and that's good. But it's weird. It was like exactly 2 years away from each other. Same sequence as well. So strange. But hey, I feel better now. I feel much better. All right, guys, we got the SPY on the left. Gap it down a little bit to 473. It's not a crazy big gap down or anything. Yeah, dude, all I'll say is, like, my son is a champ. Bro, my son is a champ. He has not gotten it once throughout all this stuff. And, like, he literally slept in the same bed as me. You know, they say you're the most contagious a couple days before you start showing symptoms. That's when it's, like, the biggest shedding. And, again, I don't know this for sure, but that's what they say. He slept in the same bed as me, like, a day before I started showing symptoms. And somehow he is just living life, not even, you know, hasn't got it once out of everything. The last time my whole family had it, so a few years ago, my whole family, my wife got it, my daughter got it, except for my son. This time, both my son and daughter are okay still, so hopefully they keep being resilient to it, unlike me and Carol, apparently. I blame Carol, personally. I blame Carol. You know, every time I catch it, it's from Carol, you know. So, like, yeah. You know what's weird, though, is, like, I didn't have a cough at all. Like, I didn't cough at all from all of this stuff. You know? Like, I haven't coughed once from all of it. It's not my weakness, bro. It's Carol's weakness, dude. Carol's the one that catches it. I'm obviously joking. Okay, I'm obviously joking. But every time I've caught it, she catches it first and then gives it to me. You know? I'm not saying it's her fault, but it's definitely her fault. All right. Let's just be honest here for a second. No. Honestly, we went to like a Chuck E. My son's birthday was a couple weeks ago. Or was like a week, yeah, it was like a week and a half ago. My son's birthday was a few weeks ago. And for that birthday party, we brought him, he wanted to go to one of those dumb places where they have video games and bowling and, you know, all that dumb stuff. And so I'm assuming that's where we got it. Because then a couple days, then like a week later, boom, you know. Hey, thanks, Mike. Reach out to them. There's a website with all their rules and all the stuff on it, brother. So just reach out to them, check with them, bro. But yeah, basically, there's a couple different ways to do it. So I would just check the site. It's going to explain it a lot easier way. Yeah, his party went well. You know, my son's back in school. His party went well, you know. All right, guys, we got the SPY up there at 473. Yeah, did we have any other stuff this morning? I feel much better, though, man. I really do. Today's the first day where I actually feel like I can drink coffee happily without... Like, today's the first day where I woke up and I laid there in bed as I opened my eyes, and I was like, hey, I'm not sick. Canadian CPI dropped yesterday. This morning, European CPI just came out. It came in at 2.9% as expected. Core CPI 3.4% as expected. Both of them went up relative to their previous reading, though. Year-over-year CPI came in at 2.9. Last time it showed up at 2.4%. Month-over-month CPI came in at 0.2. They expected 0.2, but last time it came in at minus 0.6. So much higher than expected relative to the previous reading. Alright. Yeah, we can put up the timer. Again, we got retail sales today. Retail sales. We got an hour and about 8.5 minutes. There we go. Hey, YouTube chat, give me some business ideas. Like, my budget is like 100 to 150K. I'd like to buy like a good cash flowing, profitable business that I don't have to put in much work or hire anybody for. You know, and I know that's kind of like a hard ask. Car washes, storage unit facilities have been brought up. Those are the two that I'm kind of thinking right now because I think they're kind of turnkey. I don't have to put in a bunch of work there or anything, you know. I mean, I might just get another rental property is probably what I'll do, but I'm thinking about other stuff. Laundromat. See, the problem with the laundromat is this, though, is that it uses so much. Most of the time, here's the problem, right? Like, because I've looked to try to buy laundromats, right? When I look to buy the laundromat, most of the time, there's one glaring problem with it, is that they're not selling the land. You know, they're just selling me the rights to the laundromat. So, like, I gotta pay rent. I gotta do all this stuff. I don't like that. I'd like to own the land. If I know that's kind of a hard ask, but still. Charles Schwab earnings are at 8 a.m. Start an OnlyFans? Greatest idea ever, bro. Gourmet popcorn? Nah, bro. Popcorn's too cheap. You know? It's too cheap. Vending machines? Yeah, but aren't vending machines saturated, though? You know what I mean? Like, okay. I feel like over the last 20 years, everybody and their mom has started two types of businesses. One of them is ATM machines. Another one is vending machines. You know, and the problem with like ATM machines and vending machines are this, right? Like everybody says ATM and vending machines are like these great businesses, and I understand why you might think they are. But the problem I would say with both of those businesses is that after what, like 2 or 3 years, maybe 5 years, both the vending machine and the ATM machines are going to be obsolete through technology. Like imagine the ATM machines we're going to have in 5 or 10 years. They're going to be much more meshed with technology than the current ones, you know? And so I think that's one of the big problems with those businesses is that every 5 or 10 years, you're going to have to completely replace your inventory to a certain extent, maybe less with vending machines, but certainly with ATM machines, I think. People are not going to want some old crummy ATM machine doing their work, and, you know, businesses are not going to want to keep an old crummy ATM machine there. Maybe I'm wrong here, though. Maybe I'm wrong. There goes NVIDIA, though. Look at NVIDIA testing highs. It's dragging the SPY up. SPY's moving up pretty big. It's almost 7:30 market time. Yeah, Justin. The problem with Flippa.com, like if you look at, like Justin, if you look at websites like Flippa.com, right? If you want to know why, like running an Amazon FBA business is a bad move, like watch, like look, I can type in Amazon FBA here on Flippa.com, which is like a online website that where people sell businesses. Like this guy's selling it for $200,000, his business for $200K. Let me sign in so we can see his stuff. Alright, so yeah, this dude's selling his Amazon FBA business for $200K. Let me figure out, like, watch. The problem with most of these businesses is that they just simply are not profitable. Here, sorry, he's not letting me see his data. Hold on. Show me the actual stats, bro. I want to see the actual stats, and they won't show them to you. Most places won't show them to you, unfortunately. And so when you look at websites like this, most of the time, if you look at what their stats are, like they're just hoping somebody dumb enough to come across and buy it is here. You know, they were trying to make me sign an NDA, dude. I don't want to sign an NDA, bro. They're probably trying to show me an NDA because of the freaking. Yeah, I can't find any. But if you look at a lot of these businesses, the graph genuinely looks like this, right? Like you'll look at the Amazon FBA sales, and it'll be like, yeah, we're making 20K a month, and then it'll show one big boost in sales, and then the rest look like this. And then for like a year, it'll be trending like this. And so like basically the business owner knows like they're trending down. And they're just hoping to unload it to some unsuspecting person, you know, and rip them off. I'm feeling better. Recycling facility. We get all the CPU, smartphone, computer parts, electronic equipment, etc., and simply extract gold and silver for free. And I mean, I understand that. P. I'm just gonna call you P. I understand that. But like, for me, to be honest, I'm looking something that's number one, scalable, as well as number two, like can bring in decent amount of money. Like, I guess I'll put it this way: if I'm spending $100,000 to $200,000 on a business, it needs to bring in $1,000 to $2,000 a month. You know, like every month, and it needs to continuously bring in that amount of money for me. You know, because if you think about it like this, right? People make business more difficult than it should be. If your ROI in real estate as well as like business, I would say, should be about 1% to 2%. 1 to 2%. So like if you invest 100K into a business, you need to be making about 1% of that, which is $1,000 a month, you know. That's how much you need to make a month, you know. And so you should be earning about 12% of that business back every year, to where after a few years it's going to essentially pay for itself, you know. In less than 10 years it'll pay for itself, and then that'll be a business that's just paying you money, you know. You, again, if you think about it in that regard, say you spend 150K, say you earn $2,000 a month from a business like that, that's $24,000 a year. That's kind of close to the median income that somebody makes a year. So I think a lot of people just need to save up 100K, you know, buy a house or whatever, and throw some tenants in there. But it's not that easy. Some people need a place to stay and all this stuff. It's just, it's a lot harder than it seems. Hey, thank you, Bulldogs. Hey, thank you. We started with 1 room and now have 3 full-size warehouses. Where are you located? I guess you just got to know what to look for, you know. And with the price of gold going high, it's probably not bad, I guess. Good luck. I hope you make some money. I'll look into it. I mean, it seems interesting. Yeah, I mean, storage facilities is what makes sense to me. That or like duplexes, you know. All right, guys. And again, we got about an hour until retail sales drop. About 1 hour here, team. Good morning. I appreciate that you always stream to provide these important data releases. Hey, thanks so much. Yeah. I mean, retail sales is not like the biggest data release, but it's important to a certain extent. We also have Schwab earnings coming out early this morning. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon said, quote, "I am a little on the cautious side. If there is a hard landing, CRE will be a bigger problem," according to a CNBC interview regarding the economy. And again, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon said this. Charles Schwab just dropped their numbers here, so they did release a little bit early. We'll put these numbers up on screen. You can see you can see my post here. Charles Schwab adjusted EPS 68 cents. They expected 64 cents. Let's put Schwab up here. Wait, what is the symbol? What's the Schwab symbol, guys? I'm always bad with this one. There it is. There's Schwab. Not really moving that much. It had better than expected EPS, worse than expected revenue. So better than expected EPS, worse than expected rev here. Yeah, Airbnbs are a business in which I just don't think there's. I don't think you need to use Airbnbs anymore. You know. Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, again, though, where you are might be a little different than where I am, P. You know what I mean? I appreciate the advice, though, brother. It's all good, man. But just understand there might be location differences here, like in terms of specifically. Okay, so how things are much cheaper over there. Work is much cheaper, and the cost of living is much lower. Than somewhere where I am in the U.S., right? And so it's just going to be a different business here that's probably not as viable here in the U.S. versus where you are. And that's okay, brother. Make your money, dude. I'm happy for you, bro. I just don't know if it would work here. I'll have to look it up, though. It might. I don't know. Yeah, the problem with the Airbnb industry, I mean, and look at nvda still up there. Schwab basically not moving on their earnings, which is interesting. The problem with the Airbnb industry is this. Their fees are obscene. Like, the Airbnb fees are obscene. If anybody's ever tried to stay there, bro, like, it's like $5,000 a week to live at an Airbnb. You try to go to a conventional hotel, it's like $100 a night for a nice hotel. You get like one for like $100 to $200, maybe $200 a night. We'll call it 200. So it's literally 5 times more expensive to stay at a nice Airbnb versus a nice hotel. And so I just don't see the point in doing that. And again, most of the fees are not getting paid to the actual sellers. Like, most of the fees are not getting paid to the actual landowner. Most of the fees are getting paid to Airbnb. Maybe not most of them, but half of them. And so I think Airbnb's taking too much from, in terms of transactions. I think they're taking too much per transaction. I think a lot of people are going to get discouraged from using Airbnb, and they're instead going to stop using them as much. They might still have the option, but they're going to start promoting it elsewhere because they're just getting hosed through Airbnb, you know? Right, for sure. And they lied to you. I don't know why. They're like, yeah, it's $300 for a week or whatever. And then when you're getting close to checkout, it literally freaking doubles it. It literally doubles it. I'll be right back, guys. I got to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. But yeah, it's crazy. While I'm gone, we're going to do a poll here. Well, the market closed green today. Let us know in chat. Leave answer in chat, guys. Leave answer in chat. Well, the market closed green today. Let me know. Schwab did come out with their earnings. We'll see what happens here. Will the market close green today? Let me know. All right, we're back. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't been back to jiu-jitsu in like a week. Again, we did have Schwab earnings. You're listening to I Walk a Lonely Road, huh? I remember when that song came out, dude. I was playing Halo 3. Alright, I'm feeling much better. Here, let me put the Schwab numbers up here, actually. Here's Schwab numbers. What's your take on Duplessis versus Strickland? I mean, I want Strickland to win just because he seems like a tough dude who just seems like a tough dude, right? But Dreykus is another beast, bro. That dude looks scary, you know? Like, I'm not, you know... Again, Strickland's a braver man than I am because Dreykus looks scary, you know? And so, I don't know. I hope Strickland, but I think Dreykus will probably win. I don't know if the market will close green today, but I will. Nice. Hey, positivity, Matthew. I like it, man. I like it. All right, we got 15 minutes here, team. 15 minutes. I mean, Gunny, I would reach out to them, brother. I'm just an affiliate of theirs. I mean, again, I'm not sure what your issue is, brother. Again, and so I'm not going to be much help. I would reach out to them. I'm just a trader on there as well, bro. You know what I mean? I would reach out to them. They get back pretty quickly. Go to their website and use the chat option, and you can usually reach somebody pretty quickly, brother. You know. Yeah, do me a favor. Bump that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, team. I appreciate it. All right, team. So we'll see if we get some good trades in too. Let me pull up everything else. Checking the NASDAQ. Honestly, the market's not that bad. It could be worse. It definitely could be worse. Schwab did drop earnings. The only other earnings we had is Prologis. I don't know if I'm saying that right. We had U.S. Bank and Citizens both this morning as well. I mean, what's your issue, Gunny? What's your issue, man? I mean, I can try to help, but again, I'm not a Topstep employee. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I might be wildly wrong about everything. You know. Honestly, I'm so impressed by Chart Prime's Market Oracle. Again, you can ignore the buys and sells and just look at purely the strong signals. Is there a way to do a giveaway in the chat? Let's see, integrations. Oh, there is a giveaway option. Dope, man, from Nightbot. Cool. All right, so yeah, after retail sales, we are going to be giving away 2 different Topstep combines. And so stick around. We are going to be doing that today. I went to Express Funded, made over 9K, got some pullback, about 8K, and now I have money in my account. Neither hit their rule violations or they shut it off completely. Did you lose over $1,000 in a day? They have a daily max loss, Gunny, where if you lose over $1,000 on any particular day, then they shut you down for the rest of the day, you know. Spunsy, so the account you see right here is a toss account. It's got about like $50,000 or $60,000 in it of liquid actual like money. I'm also funded in 2 different Topstep accounts. I believe they're express funded accounts, but like we trade on a little bit of everything, brother. So my toss account's got like 50 or 60,000 in it. We got like 200K or something in buying power, day trading buying power, and then my Topstep accounts are express funded accounts, I think. But again, like I'm not claiming to be some super good like day trader or expert guru. I'm just not trying to be that. That's why my channel's called Beginner Trading, is because we're just a resource and community of traders. I'm not selling a course or even claiming to be super good, you know. Yeah, again, it's too hard to tell, Gunny, without knowing the specifics of your account, brother. I would reach out to them and ask them, you know. Or if you want to join our Discord and post a picture of what your account says on the Discord, you're more than welcome to do that. We do have a Discord, and so again, if you want to join the Discord, let me make sure the Discord link actually works, but let me go ahead and I'll invite you now. You know, you can join. I'll put the link up here. We're trying to grow our Discord. Yeah, I'm in Disney. Disney's looking good. We did add a little bit to Disney. Now we got 300 people here. So again, retail sales data drops this morning. PHUN has been a sketchy penny stock, brother, that has always been sketchy, man. It's one of those stocks that pumps up. Like, this is one of the most manipulated stocks over the last, like, I would say, like, 5 years, brother. So I would just be very, very careful with PHUN stock. It has been an incredibly manipulated penny stock that is almost certainly going to fail as a company, brother. Like, we've been seeing sensationalized marketing from people for this stock. I've been seeing it for years and years, so I would just be careful with it. Next, he's going to say Mullen. Hey, Mullen, an even worse company. Schwab actually finally starting to move up a little bit. NVIDIA, again, has been what's ramping the market up. Here's the SPY. SPY gapping down again today. Again, the gap down is not like the end of the world, though. When we look at this here, this is the SPY over the last 52 weeks on the right side. It's just had an incredibly powerful time. AMD all-time highs this week or next? Maybe. All-time highs are 164.50. It's at 158. 150. It's at about 160 right now. So 164.50 is the all-time highs for AMD. We'll see. We'll see. Earnings season happens next week. And so again, one of the big nuances of this, I think we still have a little bit of time before NVIDIA earnings specifically come out. But we do have like NVIDIA earnings dropping February 20th. So that's in like a month. AMD earnings are on the 30th of this month. So at the end of this month, guys, it's actually going to be a really busy time for markets, right? So the end of this month in January, AMD earnings drop on the 30th on Tuesday. So that's basically not next week, but the week after that on Tuesday, AMD earnings drop. And then that Wednesday, that's going to be a super busy week too. So like if we look at the calendar for not next week we got some earnings, but the week after that, the week of the 29th, we're going to be incredibly busy. We have Jolts on Tuesday. Monday, it looks like we're pretty basically flat. We got the Jolts report on Tuesday. We got CB Consumer Confidence on Tuesday as well. And then Wednesday, again, and then Tuesday evening, we've got AMD earnings. And then Wednesday, we got the ADP non-farm employment change, Chicago PMI, and then at 2 p.m. the FOMC rate hike decision. Very busy week. Thursday that week, we're going to have manufacturing, ISM manufacturing PMI data. And then Friday of that week, we're going to have non-farm payrolls and unemployment. Just a super freaking busy week, man. Again, the last day. So the week of January 29th. Is a very busy week, super busy week. Next week's pretty busy as well. Next week's the spark of earnings season, although the economic data is a little bit lower next week. We don't have too many economic reports, but we've got like Microsoft earnings on Tuesday. Microsoft earnings on Tuesday. We've got manufacturing and services PMI on Wednesday, as well as some other earnings, I think. Let me see. So again, Monday, we got Bank of Hawaii earnings. We've got United Airlines, Monday evening, UAL. We've got Verizon, 3M, GE, Halliburton, Johnson & Johnson, Lockheed Martin, RTX in the morning on the 23rd. Tuesday evening. Wait, what happened to Microsoft? We were supposed to have Microsoft earnings next week. Did they switch it up? Dude, they better not have moved it, bro. Dude. Microsoft recently changed their earnings. It was supposed to be next week. Damn, dude. Microsoft, you suck. I was looking forward to covering your earnings next week. Now you're going to move it to the same day as AMD? Why? Why in the world? Are they changing their earnings up, man? Yeah, now it's January 30th. It was supposed to go next week, bro. Freaking earnings whisper. Okay, so now next week we don't have Microsoft earnings. We've got Netflix, Baker Hughes. Man, so we're just going to have a bunch of stuff. I mean, next week we still have Tesla earnings. AT&T earnings. Yeah, we got IBM and Tesla earnings on Wednesday. That's going to be the biggest report next week. Thursday, we got Intel, Visa. That sucks, though, man. I get excited for earnings. I like covering earnings. Western Alliance earnings. Amex is going to be on Friday. We got a bunch of other small ones on Friday. But that sucks, man. I mean, next week we got GDP. We got GDP data and PCE data next week. So next week we still got inflation data and some stuff, but it's slower. And then the last week is going to be the busy week. I hate it when companies report, like, it bothers me because I was excited because it meant it spread it out a little bit. Like, it's actually going to spread out earnings some. You know, like, I hate it when they have two big earnings reports the same day, and now they're doing AMD earnings the same day as Microsoft earnings, unfortunately. Right, so now on Tuesday the 30th, we're gonna have Pfizer, Caterpillar, GM, UPS, Marathon Petroleum, UBS, Anheuser-Busch, Travel Zoo, Moody's, in the morning, and then Microsoft, AMD, Google. Ugh, bro, I'm so disappointed. Freaking Microsoft, dude. Now, okay, so now I'm basically going to have to pick between covering Microsoft, AMD, and Google all the same freaking day. Which stock? I mean, I'm going to cover all of them. Don't get me wrong. Like, we're going to cover all of these, but I'm disappointed they didn't spread them out. Which earnings call do you think we should cover? I mean, we got Microsoft, AMD, Google. I guess it ultimately depends on what time the earnings call is. I guess it ultimately depends on what time the earnings call is. Let me see. So the Microsoft earnings call is going to be at what time? Oh, well. I don't know if retail sales is going to affect Bitcoin, brother. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Are you holding any divvy paying stocks? Yes. I am in Apple, ARM, Amex, Boeing, Citigroup, Chewy, Delta Airlines, Disney, Etsy, Ford, GameStop, Google, Home Depot, Honeywell, Coca-Cola, MGM, Microsoft, Netflix, Nike, Oracle, Pfizer, PayPal, RTX, Snapchat, The Spy, Tesla, Tyson Foods, Walgreens, Walmart, and ExxonMobil is my portfolio. It's a longer term portfolio though. So, you know, it's not something in which it's going to, you know, we're super worried about short term. Again, I'm a little disappointed here though. I can't, obviously, if you guys can see me here. Again, to understand, like, my stream mostly covers economic reports. It's really disappointing to learn that they're going to cover 3 major earnings calls same day, right? It's going to dilute how many people watch the earnings calls. Like, you would think they would pick a different day for each big company, and that way people would actually be able to tune in to the earnings calls when they want, but not these companies. No, no, no. I wish it told me what time the earnings call was going to be, though. All I can really hope for is that they're at different times now. All right. Again, market's kind of flat. Here's the SPY over the last couple days. SPY bouncing up a little bit, though. Starting to move back up. We'll see if it holds. Hey, what's up, Corey? Yeah, I'm on the investor relations page. I'm actually, like, right here. The problem is that they don't say it on this either. They say get notification. Bicycles. They say get notifications, but they don't actually let me do anything else. So basically, they haven't scheduled yet. It's all right. Maybe they'll be a little bit later. We'll see. Okay, wait, here it is. It's at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be at 5:30. So that's the good news. So maybe, let me see what time AMD's earnings are. All right, so getting a decent sized pullback here. All right, so AMD is going to report theirs at 5 on the call. So AMD's call is going to start a little bit early. What time is Google's? Google's earnings call is going to be 4:30. All right, so they're all actually 30 minutes ahead of each other. Maybe I'll be able to cover those. We'll see. Yeah, Schwab's not really moving that much. It's kind of boring. Here's the Q. Look at that big pullback on the SPY. I'm trying to see if there's a reason for it. We don't really have any big earnings today. We do have 30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes until the market opens. Honestly, I haven't even looked at that Smokey. I mean, I know I ended green last year. Like trading on my TOS account. I know I was green. By year's end, at least, I was green. But as for how much money I made in dividend payments, to be completely honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, brother. All right, so a very large pullback here, a very deep pullback. We'll see if we hold right now. Dow's pulling back pretty big too here. Wow. Oil is tanking. Yeah, I'm feeling much better today, Jonathan. Thanks so much, man. I genuinely am, brother. I appreciate it. Yesterday when I woke up, I was feeling rough. Today I'm feeling, I think it's obvious I'm feeling much better. But I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Boeing's still down a shocking amount. But luckily I didn't. Part of me wants to add to it because that's just kind of like I'm usually buying when everybody else is telling me not to. But I don't know if it's the right move. Hey, thanks, Beach. Yeah, so we're actually getting some pretty good volume of traders on our Discord, guys. So again, I am trying to grow that Discord. So if you want to join it and help your boy out, I appreciate it. The trade desk, I started compiling a small portfolio for my son, an actual financial advisor. The family said load him down with divvy paying stocks. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm gonna preface everything I'm about to say with I am not an investing professional. Of course, I'm not liable if you lose. I have no idea what I'm talking about, and I might be wildly wrong about everything I say. All right, that is kind of my catchphrase. I need to trademark that. TM, you know. But no, I might be wildly wrong about everything I say. All right. If it was me and I was buying up a portfolio for my son, you have to think like your son is going to be long term, you know. And if you invest what, like $5, $10, $15,000 now, you'll set your son up, you know. In my opinion, you could potentially set him up, I guess is the easier way to put it. And so what I would do is I would buy the NASDAQ, the S&P, gold, get into some real estate investment trusts maybe, and precious metals, and then some bonds. I would diversify into all those different things. If you want divvy paying stocks, that's cool. You know, you can get divvy paying stocks, but like to make significant amount of money with divvy paying stocks, you're going to need $200,000-$300,000, right? Like you're just not going to make very much with divvy paying stocks if you have a small account. It's just not, it's going to be relatively insignificant to most people. I would say divvies are good if you have a big boy account and you can just let it sit. Even for my account, like how much I'm making on dividend payments versus like just general appreciation is much more with general appreciation than I am ever going to be making on dividend payments. And so divvy payments are good. If you got like a $500,000 account, you could probably earn a decent living just from dividend paying stocks. But it's also not that easy because sometimes stocks that pay the highest dividends are the weakest. And so they have to pay divvies to kind of talk people into holding them or whatever it is. And so there's a lot of nuance there. But again, if it was me and you're holding something for specifically your son, you got time. You got enough time to let it really work for you. And so in that regard, I would just diversify into big index funds, gold, precious metals, real estate investment trusts, and bonds. And I would just sit on that for 10 plus years. If you sit on that for 10 plus years, you know, you're almost guaranteed to make a decent amount of money. You're not guaranteed, of course. Nothing's 100%, but the odds are pretty in your favor there, you know. And so if it was me, that's what I would do. But again, that's just me personally. That's my own style. Doesn't mean it's right. Yeah. So, and again, chat, you can correct me if you think that I'm wrong there, but appreciate it, guys. Thanks. All right. My throat is on fire. Whew. Waiting for my throat to feel better. I feel much better today, though, if you can't tell. Just noticeably better. I have more energy. Maybe it's the coffee. But I just feel way better today, man. Stay away from bonds, Operation Sandman. What? Bond, here's the problem, right? Like, here's the argument I always hear, okay? Like, I always hear this argument, right? And the argument goes, oh, what happens if the U.S. fails, guys? What happens if the U.S. fails? Bro, if the U.S. fails, we got a lot bigger problems than bond payments, sir. You know what I mean? Like, that should never discourage you from buying bonds. Bonds are the least risky financial asset in markets. You know, but again, you got a bunch of people who are telling everybody the sky's going to fall tomorrow, saying don't buy bonds because what if the U.S. government fails? And it's just kind of like, bro, if the U.S. government fails, we got a lot bigger problems. You know, what do you think your investments are going to do? You know, like there's a lot bigger problems in that situation. And people have to understand the context of everything. You know, I get it. People like to be skeptical of the government, and I understand. But in the end, again, if that happens, you got a lot bigger problems than your bonds not paying out. Can't keep a good trader down. Hey, we're trying over here. The show must go on, as they say. All right, so we're scalping. We got a couple contracts here. We're going to go ahead and take half of that off. We're up about 55 bucks. We're up about $100. I'll go ahead and get out the rest here. So we got a nice little starting gain here on the Dow. We were trading the Dow. I wanted to buy this weakness here. We did. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Much better. All right, guys, so we got a little bounce up. The question is this 200 EMA volume weighted average price level going to reject or hold here? Yeah, again, if you're buying stuff long-term, guys, you should be buying a little bit of everything, diversifying into not penny stocks though. Penny stocks are the one thing you shouldn't diversify into, in my opinion. You can buy everything but penny stocks. Everything but, again, you could buy some mid caps, you could buy some large caps. Your portfolio needs to be weighted away from small risky investments. And if you do buy some risky investments, they need to be a very small percentage of your portfolio. Most of the time you need to do like the S&P, NASDAQ, currencies, you know. Can this report change the direction of the market? It could. I don't know if it's going to. It could. Again, I don't know if it's going to or not. All right, guys, we're covering retail sales. Again, slap the like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. We got 93 likes here. We can do better than this. Why is the Magnificent Seven green or flat every day in pre-market except for Apple and Tesla, even if the Nasdaq is red? Well, I mean, Apple is red. You know, Apple has been red for the most part. If you look at like a 15-day chart, it's been down. Microsoft's actually been pushing up. Nvidia is what's saving the Magnificent Seven stocks, microchips specifically. Tesla's been red. Apple's been red. AMD and nvda have been green, but like everything else has been pretty close to red. Airlines are down big. I don't know about AAL. I don't know enough about it as a company, so I'm not sure, in all honesty. What is Save? Save is Spirit. Yeah, I don't like Spirit as a company. I think it's way too risky. It's hard to predict. All right, Verizon says in quarter 4 2023, the company reported a $5.8 billion non-cash goodwill impairment charge. They're planning a review of business unit led to lower financial projections versus prior 5-year strategic planning cycle. What happened to Save? What happened to Spirit? Again, I don't like it as a company. A discount airplane company doesn't seem like a good. It doesn't seem like the things to be discount on. U.S. Bank guides quarter 1 to 4.1 billion. They expected 4.08 billion. Seaport downgraded Spirit this morning. All right, so judge blocked Spirit merger. This looks like what happened. So JetBlue Airways may have lost its court battle with the Justice Department over the proposed Spirit Airlines merger. All right, so shares of JetBlue are up 4.9%, almost 5%, after a federal judge blocked the almost $4 billion deal. They said it would harm cost-conscious travelers who rely on Spirit's low fares. Spirit stock then plunged 47%, so that is why a judge blocked the merger. Great job, Judge. John, you should buy a private jet. Bro, listen. No, I should not buy a private jet. Beginner trading, looking to get a second rental for some passive income, but not sure if to buy it now or buy one and pay it off, or put a deposit down and get two. I don't know. Again, as not a real estate or investment professional, I'm not liable if you lose money. I have no wild idea what you should do. Don't copy me. Not a professional. Don't sue me. No idea what I'm talking about. Now, with that said, it depends on interest rates. You know, even right now, interest rates are still pretty high. You know, if you ask a mortgage person or a real estate person, they're going to say, yeah, you know, get a mortgage, you know, blah, 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 blah. I think a better move in that situation, specifically, if it was me again, I'm not telling you what to do, right? I would not get a mortgage for that right now. I think a better move would be to buy one flat out in cash, and then wait for interest rates to drop, and then once interest rates drop, then you could refinance it or do whatever you want to do with a lower interest rate, and then with that money, then buy your second rental property is a good move instead of locking yourself into like a super high, you know, interest mortgage. I would instead do the second option, which is again buy one in cash, and then just wait for interest rates to drop and then refi there. I think that makes more sense than just kind of locking yourself into debt with super high interest rates for two different properties. I just don't think that makes much sense. Interest rates are too crazy right now, you know. Yeah, I have my real estate license. I don't ever use it, but I have it. All right, guys. Hey, we got 15 minutes before retail sales. But man, I don't know what's going on regarding Spirit and like this whole like merger deal, but whatever it is, the market certainly didn't like this. Market certainly didn't like this. Yeah, all good, doctor. I already grew a beard, dyed it, and bought a brown hat. Now the only thing missing is that sexy silver YouTube plaque in the background. Oh, you could definitely get somebody to make you a copy of that, bro. Honestly, I can buy another one of these too. I might buy another one. I just don't, you know. Yeah, I don't use Trade-A-Vate, Gunny. But yeah, so if they're having issues, it's probably a Trade-A-Vate issue, not a Topstep issue, is my guess, though, brother. I mean, I care time, but it's not like, I doubt it's going to influence markets super heavily, I would guess. Yeah, don't copy me. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I always try to tell people that. Again, like, we are not investment professionals. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Again, when I created this channel, I didn't want to be another, like, trading guru. Have you had anyone try to blame you or your channel for their losses? Oh, absolutely, bro. Like, listen, the internet's a weird place, man. Like, again, you get just weird people. Brother, you just get weird people. Like, you get people who, like, maybe I said something that they didn't like months ago, and so now they are literally watching my stream every day, trying to like troll and poke at me. You know what I mean? People are like fickle is the easiest way to put it. Like you get a lot of weird people that just don't have much else going on in their life. And so you just get people that are strange, brother. You just get people that are strange. One of the things you'll notice when you run a channel like this is people are freaking weird. Like people are weird. Some people have nothing else going on to where they are just the most toxic you could ever be. And they justify it in their head, but it's like, come on now, you know. Again, I tell people, hey, I'm not an expert. I tell people not to copy me. I don't sell a course. If I do promote a sponsor, I literally tell everybody I'm biased in their favor. And so in terms of like the way I run things, there should be literally no complaints, yet somehow there are. Most of the time it's people who said my channel would never grow, and now here we are growing big, and they're kind of secretly still weird about it. It's part of the game here, you know. I turned it into content, and so we let it work. If retail sales is bullish, would it make indexes higher? Maybe. Yeah, I consider engagement. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Hey, we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We still got over 500 people here live. Again, just to give you guys some expectations for retail sales. Retail sales today are expected at 0.4%. 0.4% for retail sales. Last time they came in at 0.3%. We also have core retail sales dropping this morning. Expectations for that are 0.2%. At 9 a.m., we've got Fed Governor Bowman speaking. We got Fed Vice Chair Supervision Michael Barr speaking. We got capacity utilization at 9:15. Business inventories at 9:15. We got the House Builder Confidence Index at 10. So that's basically everything right now. Sometimes we do. Yeah, so it's not really a big day though. Like none of these reports are really that big in all honesty. So again, the biggest report today is retail sales. The rest of these reports are pretty minor. Yeah, they're just not that big. No, again, biggest one's retail sales today. We had European CPI drop early. NBA mortgages came in at 6.75%, so they're down a little bit week to week. Again, core retail sales expected at 0.2%. Regular retail sales expected at 0.4%. Both expecting increases month to month, though. Last time, or except for core is expected to be flat. The last month they came in at 0.2. This month they're coming in at 0.2. Regular retail sales expected at 0.4. Last time they came in at 0.3%. So kind of neutral, but slight bump ups. And it's questionable about how the market's going to want this report to show up. Retail sales are a number in which higher retail sales do signal economic growth, but it also could be this nuance in which the market doesn't necessarily want that because the market fears inflation, and if the market fears inflation, it's going to want lesser retail sales data. So this will be an interesting nuance of this report. Again, we drop in 7 minutes. I'm also going to throw it in sub only mode. So if you haven't already, announce yourself, show us you're subscribed, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We are going to give away some Topstep accounts later on this morning. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Yeah, we're definitely feeling better. Hey, what's up, Larry? All right, what's up, Lou, Hollow, Biggie? Appreciate the love. It's bad. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're here, guys. We're here. We're feeling much better this morning, too. So that's nice. We're just feeling much better. I appreciate it. We got some Fed speakers later on this morning. We're going to try to scalp the Dow again. We already made about $170 or so. So yeah, we're gonna try to scalp the Dow, see what this looks like. We bought one contract at the Dow. We still got 5 minutes though, so I'll probably almost certainly cover this before. Just looking to get a little day trade in. It's a triple bottom right here, so maybe we'll get another bounce. If not, we're gonna have to cut it because sometimes we get a little small bounce and then a continuation down that I don't really want to play with. But we still got 5 minutes, 6 minutes actually. Hey, thank you, Preston. Yeah, I feel fine today except for my throat. My throat hurting is like the last. My throat feels like a freaking dagger right now. Hurts. Aside from that, I'm good though. Alright, so we're probably about to cover this. Yeah, we're going to cover that. Get out. Here's my P&L on the day. Kind of slight, but, you know, we're up about 140 or so on the day. We were up prior to this about 160. Thought it was a little bit more, but I don't want to risk this breakdown. You know, it's the Dow, and so it's kind of moving with the rest of the market. I also see the Q breaking under the VWAP, under the 200 EMA. It's typically a pretty weak sign. Yeah, appreciate the love, guys. Maybe we'll get a little bounce. We'll see. We got about 600 people here live, though. So next week we've got Tesla earnings. I believe Tesla earnings are on Wednesday. Let me check. Yeah, so next week we got Tesla earnings. Kind of sucks though, because that's like the spark of earnings season. And I don't think we have anything bigger than Tesla. Yeah, nothing bigger. I thought we had some on Thursday and Tuesday, but nothing. Sorry, I mean Thursday and Tuesday. I don't mind the break. I'll probably enjoy my day. Get some jujitsu. All right, guys. 3.5 minutes here. 3.5 minutes. Bitcoin hype is gone. Where's Bitcoin at right now, man? I haven't even looked at it this morning. All right, guys, we got 3.5 minutes, team. 3.5 minutes. Or I'm sorry, 2.5 minutes. No, 3.5 minutes actually. My timer's a little bit off. Bitcoin all the way down to 42s. Weak. So retail sales data drops in about 3 minutes or so. 3 minutes. Not sure how the market's going to respond to this data, though. Again, it could be something in which higher retail sales is a more optimistic thing. Retail sales expected at, what was it, 0.4%, right? Let me see. It was 0.4%, yeah. Core is expected, I think, at 0.3. I'll put this number up on screen. All right, guys, 2 minutes. 2 minutes for this report. 2 minutes. Is Microsoft hitting 400 today? I'm not sure. Maybe. Again, let me know in chat right now. Do you think the market wants higher or lower retail sales numbers? Higher or lower? Which one do you think? Again, it's really nuanced. Higher means more economic growth, more inflation fears, which the market has been fearing pretty regularly for the last year. Inflation numbers have caused negative responses to a certain extent. It's not the most consistent thing, though. And so, again, let me know in chat what you guys think the market wants. We got 1 minute left, team. 1 minute. Higher, lower, lower. Lower, lower. Higher, obviously. Well, I mean, convention would mean market wants higher numbers, but it's not always like that. Most of the time, over the last year, things that signal economic growth are weak. You know, so things that signal economic growth are weak over the last year, you know? And so, yeah. Again, I'm not sure what we're going to get here for this. We got 30 seconds here, team. 30 seconds. We're going to get ready. Let's see if my kids show up right at 8:30 like they normally do. All right, 0.4% is what's expected here, guys. 0.4%. All right, 10 seconds. Hey, guys, look, I'm right in the middle of an economic report. Y'all are going to have to wait a second. Okay, guys, look. All right, I love you guys. Tell your mom not to send y'all in right at 8:30. You know? It's all right. Here, look, I'll give y'all a hug. Hold on 1 second. All right, retail sales showed up at 0.6%. Higher than expected at 0.6%, guys. 0.6%. Higher than expected. Market, as I thought, would fall down. Love you. Love you guys. Love you, buddy. Love you. Have a good day at school, guys. 0.6%. Thanks, buddy. 0.6% is what retail sales showed up as. 0.6%. 0.6%. Again, I told you guys I didn't think the market would react positively to this. 0.6% is what they showed up as versus 0.4% expected. Core retail sales showed up at 0.4%, I believe. Let me see. Core retail sales showed up at 0.4% versus 0.2% expected. So yeah, higher than expected all around, which is, again, I told you guys how this would probably affect markets. Not in a positive way. You know, I told you guys the market probably wouldn't affect this in a positive way. Yeah, again, it's frustrating because my wife knows we have economic reports at 8:30, and that's the first time I've hugged my kids. I've been testing positive now for a week. I've been sick for the last week, and so that's the first time I've hugged my kids in like 5 days, 6 days. I usually give them like a kiss on the forehead, but I'm not gonna risk that. So that's the first time I hugged them. So again, I'm not mad at them. I'm more disappointed their mom sends them in here at 8:30 instead of sending them in here beforehand. But it's all right. I gave him a hug anyway. Literally right on the dot though at 8:30. Again though, market reacted negatively, just like I told you guys this report would happen. Retail sales data came in higher than expected. More retail sales growth. This means more economic growth. The reason the market reacted negatively initially here, you can see the Q and the SPY both reacted negatively to this. The reason this happens is because the market fears inflation. And if inflation is high, that means people are spending more. And what do retail sales signify? More spending. And so this is more spending seen as a bad thing because of inflation risks. So that's why we have reacted negatively to this report. Yeah, doom spending. So again, you can kind of see the Q reacting negatively to this report, as we suggested we might. See the SPY dropping down here. It's at 470s. But retail sales tanking the market here, guys. Tanking the market. Market's already down. But retail sales showing up higher than expected at 0.6% versus 0.4% expected. That doesn't necessarily mean rate cuts, guys. Again, you have to understand what this means, Texan. I don't know if you necessarily have the best understanding. But I think you have to understand it like this. More inflation fears, right? Things that signal more inflation fears means the Fed is more likely to raise rates or to stay hawkish versus dovish. What hawkish means is that the Fed must take an aggressive monetary policy stance in rate hikes, right? So what hawkish means is that the Fed wants to combat inflation more, that the Fed needs to combat inflation more. That is what a hawkish stance means versus a dovish stance, which means that they're less worried about inflation. They're more likely to cut rates. They're less likely to raise rates. And so again, more spending is worse for inflation problems. It's one of the reasons the market's dropping like this. And so it actually means the opposite, which is less of a chance of a rate hike, I think, or a rate cut. I still think we're going to cut rates, but like that's ultimately what it means. Yeah, I mean, doctor, it's all, the problem in that thought process is this. We're not looking at the growth month to month. We're looking at the expectation versus reality, right? And so what I mean by that is like, sure, typically in Christmas season, we see a bump in spending and that's normal. But the analysts adjusted for that. And so for us to come in higher than expected it's not from the bump up in Christmas spending. That Christmas spending was already compensated for in their expectation. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, yes, we get a bump for Christmas spending, but that's already taken into the equation. I guess is the easiest way to put it. Yeah. Tesla's gonna drop like a rock. Let's see. Honestly, Bitcoin's actually moving up a little bit from this. Tesla is dropping like a rock though. Look at Tesla fall here. So here's Tesla. Yeah, I think a rate cut is on the way as well, Texan. But I think reports like this are. This report is the results of this report show less. Like, I still think we're gonna cut rates. What I'm saying, I guess, is that this report signals more potential hawkish sentiment from the Fed. I still think they're gonna cut rates though. But like, this report is hawkish. It signals more of a need to combat inflation through more spending. It's one of the reasons the market's reacting negatively to it. At least it did initially. Amazon is pushing up though. Yeah, I mean, that's true, V. There's a chance of a recession if rate cuts don't happen. And I think they're going to happen. I think, if we look at the CME watch tool here, right? So if you look at the CME tool, just to put this into perspective, right? Also, guys, if you haven't already, check out Topstep. If you want to day trade with me, we are on a funded account program in futures. A great way to learn how to day trade. You can see I've been trading the Dow this morning. If you look at the Dow and the SPY, it's literally the same price action. Or I can trade actually the SPY directly here in what's called the E-mini. Again, same price action. The price is different, of course, than the SPY, but the SPY is the S&P 500, and I can trade the S&P 500 in futures. You can see this left side is the same as this right side, and I can day trade, buy market, sell market, no PDT rule in futures on this left side here, and essentially get exposure to trading the SPY with no PDT rule. And Topstep's the most legit funded program. They've been around for over 10 years. They pay out millions in actual withdrawals every year. They fund thousands a year. What they do is they give you a demo and they test your skill. And if you could pass the test, they fund you. It's the best of both worlds because it teaches you how to trade. There's free funding coaches. just taking the challenge builds your skill. And if you lose, instead of losing thousands of dollars like most new traders do, you're only out $50 for the base one. But if you're good enough to pass it, you get a 90% split. Again, you get to keep your first 10K in profit. It's literally the best of both worlds. If you lose, limited risk. If you're good enough to pass it, 90% split. Very similar to putting the money up yourself. Great way to learn how to day trade. It's much better than trying to day trade with the cash account or, you know, putting up 30 grand or whatever it is. And they are a sponsor of mine though, so I'm certainly biased in their favor. But if you want to check them out, great way to help support the channel. Here is the link. I appreciate the love, guys. Thanks so much. And again, we'll see what the E-mini does here. Part of me wants to short. This looks weak. I'll take one contract here, I guess, short and let this play out for a little bit longer term trade. I mean, we're already up on the day. So we have a little bit of room here that we can play with, but it's still kind of early. So far, the SPY is rejecting down here. We'll see if it holds, though. But this looks weak. Regardless, if we get out of here, we'll be around flat on this trade. If we lose on this trade, we'll be flat. Yeah, there's no code, but if you use my link, you'll get, you know. All right, so SPY did bounce up, but we have this little up wick here. Look at this up wick. Look at this wick. Look at this channel. I guess it's just that's just a random order getting filled. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we're probably going to be flat. The market hasn't really done much since retail sales. I do think the extension's probably on the downside, though. I think the market's down so much. We're probably going to start heading up soon if we get some good economic reports. Tomorrow we have jobless claims, which is how many people are filing for unemployment. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna hug my kids anyway. That was like the first time I hugged him in like 5 days. So again, I've been sick for the last 5 days. I feel much better today though. Feeling much better today. So that was the first time I hugged him. My daughter's been a champ though. She helped take care of my son when my wife and I were both sick. So. All right, we got some upwick pressure here, which usually signifies some weakness, but we'll see if it holds. All right, so we're flat on the position now. Alright, so now we're up about 40 bucks. I want to give it time to let work a little bit longer. So we're green now on this trade. Now we're flat. Now we're green again. I want to let this work a little bit more. If it ends up breaking down here, and this is the S&P 500 that you see me trading on. What day do y'all think they're gonna make cuts? No, you only pay for what you spent on the combine, AK. From what I understand. Yeah, I'm on the S&P mark. All right, so we're up about 40 bucks. Like I said, I'd like to give it a little bit more time. We're up 50 bucks now. So I have two options now that we're really green in this position. I can add to it, or I can just take the profit that I'm up. If I add to it, well. All right, so there's 75. gain. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that and just make the money. So we're out. Taking small, we're trying to build up a cushion on the day. Look at Tesla dump here. So Tesla breaking down heavy, kind of dragging everything else down. Let's see what the Q's doing, but look at Tesla's weakness. Import-export prices came out too. Citi expects the Fed to start cutting rates in June versus previous July. They see 125 basis point total cut this year versus 100 basis points previously expected. What's going on with Tesla right now, though? Look at Tesla. Weak. All right, a $60+ billion pay package. Musk gives Tesla's board a nightmare task, according to the Wall Street Journal. All right, so Musk is looking for another compensation package to keep his focus on Tesla. His last one was 6 years ago in 2018. Previous one was in 2012. So this package deal is making people scared of Tesla. The 2018 deal entitled Musk to a maximum gain of almost $56 billion. At the time, it was likely more than any CEO had been paid in history. And again, this is tanking markets as well. Again, here's the Q. Alright, so look at the breakdown in the Q. The NASDAQ falling weekly. Very weak. Dropping big. Alright, so far we're up small on the day. What we try to do is build up a cushion first. What's 10-year doing right now? Are bonds doing well? Let me see. Here's the 10-year. So yeah, 10-year shooting up to over 4.1%. So over 4.1% right now. So bonds are ripping up. The SPY is on the right side. Most of this has to do with Tesla right now, though. Here's Tesla stock. Earnings next week will be really interesting here, too. Good day for Tesla yesterday, and then it came all the way back down today. It went up to 220s, now it's down to 213s. Is Apple falling down too right now? Yeah, Apple's down as well. Interesting. I don't know if this is blood in the streets. I mean, Tesla's certainly down a lot. The SPY is down a lot too. And again, we're going to be doing some Topstep giveaways today. So we already had retail sales out. See what nvda does, man. But yeah, dude, freaking Tesla tanking the market. Look at Tesla's dump. All right, so we're going to be doing a giveaway through Nightbot as well. I'm just going to give it to any user. All right, so any user active within the past 5 minutes is eligible to win here. All right. Yeah, so again, it's active members. So anybody that's active in chat, we can do active in chat, or we can do keyword or random number. How do you do a keyword giveaway? Yeah, we've seen a lot of people start to wake up now that we told people we were doing a giveaway. Tesla bouncing back a little bit. It's at 214s. Hey, we'll just stay active in chat, guys. It's again, it's all the active members in chat. So far, we got 50 eligible people. How does the random number giveaway work? Yeah, but I can't allocate every entry and number. That one's... Alright, so that one's not going to work. We're not going to be able to do the active. I guess we'll just do active user is probably the easiest way. Daddy. Hey. What's up, team? I'm top 3 most active in chat. Man, some of you guys are just now showing up. I see a lot of lurkers in chat. It's all good. What's up, team? Appreciate the love, guys. We got my guy Bruce here. I haven't been to jiu-jitsu in like a week or two, man. Honestly, I'd feel bad if I go. Like, I'm finally not sick and not contagious, but still. Tesla bouncing back a little bit, though. All the way back up to 214s here. So we're just going to do the active user. Look, we'll do one right now, and we'll do another one later. Maybe 2 later. All right? So these are just for the 50K combine. All right? I don't know how this is supposed to work. Let me see. Is there a way for me to buy it as a gift? I'll figure it out and get it to you, though, team. All right? Yeah, so again, to be part of this, you got to hit the sub button. My guy Justin becoming a member. Hey, thanks so much, brother. Everybody's trying to be as active as possible now. I see you guys. I see what y'all are doing. All right, look, we're going to go ahead and pick one right now. Again, if you do end up winning this, join our Discord and just make yourself known in the Discord. And email me, beginnertrading@gmail.com. So... Again, so here's our Discord. Join the Discord just in case you win. Here's the link. Yeah, but I can't give 600 people a number, though, brother. You know? It's not going to be a number one. I'm pretty sure Nightbot is just going to pick a random person here. Alright, again, users within the past 5 minutes are eligible to win. Alright. So, right now it's about 85 people. So, let's go ahead and roll the dice. This will be the first winner. Burner Beats is the winner, sir. Burner Beats. I'm not lying. Again, here is... Look, this isn't the first one. We're going to do a couple of these today. But Burner Beats is the winner. This man right here. So, again, message me on Discord. I don't think you're allowed to message me on Discord, but just holler at me some way. Appreciate it. Appreciate being a member of the community, bro. We're going to do another one later. Y'all just stick around to the opening bell. We're going to do another one later. Discord, brother. Discord, man. Just join the Discord, brother. How do I know it's you, though? Tell me your Discord name. Yeah, tell me your Discord name. Random number is fun. You don't have to do anything but pick a number. Nightbot does the rest. Okay, gotcha. Hey, thank you, Sal. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I'm feeling better today, man. Yesterday, I was feeling rough, dude. Yesterday, I was just not feeling 100%. Now I'm feeling much better. Today, like I said, today was the first day I woke up and I was like, hey, I'm all right. I feel okay, you know? First day I woke up where I'm like, hey, I'm all right. Yeah, Discord page is right here, bro. Hold on. It'll send it. All right, so again, Tesla's starting to bounce back up a little bit. SPY's still pretty weak on this report. SPY's still pretty weak. Tesla is bouncing back, though. Yeah, so go to the main chat room, I guess. Go to the main trading chat room. My name is John Beginner Trading. All one word, John Beginner Trading. Anybody else is not me. You can see I'm an admin of the channel. I've got Chris Farley with sunglasses on as my username. Yeah, so we're still doing a giveaway, guys. That's just the first one. We'll probably do 3 50K combine giveaways today is probably what I'll do. Probably do 3 50K combine giveaways. Okay, gotcha, Steve. Yeah, that's probably what it is, brother. It's all good, man. Does it take 10 minutes before you can chat? Oh, my bad. I wish he would have said his name, though, here in Discord so that I can know who to respond, you know. Tesla's still bouncing back up. It's almost back up to 215. So it cracked lows and then broke down pretty significantly. It's bouncing back. So is Boeing a little bit here. The SPY's still kind of flat, going sideways after a weak morning. Here's the Q. Q's testing lows. Q looks much weaker. We'll see if this holds. What's up, Vincent? Hey, thanks, brother. He said, hey, man, thank you so much for your dedication to market economics and data reports. You have no idea how much you help when it comes to understanding data. Once I found you, I didn't understand. Hey, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be trading live today, for sure. Now I understand all, but still love coming here. Hey, thanks, bro. Yeah, we cover all the ones. We cover all the major economic reports. And again, if you didn't end up winning for whatever reason, if you didn't end up winning for whatever reason, you can always buy a Topstep account yourself. Yeah, I appreciate the love, guys. But yeah, if you didn't end up winning, you can always buy one yourself. Here's the link. It's a funded account program in futures. Base one's $50, and so the people winning are essentially winning like a $50 combine. Great way to help support the channel. I appreciate the love. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate it. There's burner beats. But see, the question is it really burner beats or not? Well, we're here, guys. I don't know what happened. Sorry, we're here. Hey, what's up, Burner? Yeah, we're here. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to my stream. Bro, I'm telling you, dude. StreamYard has sucked lately. StreamYard just keeps crapping out on me. Yeah, we're back. Might be time to move on from StreamYard. Ugh. But we're here. We're still running. Jobless claims tomorrow. Yeah, we're back. Let me know if you guys see us running clean. We should be running pretty clean. Do you think it's a good time to buy Boeing? I mean, it's down a lot. We'll see if it holds. I mean, everybody basically joined right back, so hey, I appreciate it, guys. Welcome back. Yeah, I use OBS. OBS is fine. I have it too. We're back. BA is Boeing. Alright, Boeing actually rip it up a little bit now. Hey, you'll have to see it. Let's see if it keeps it up. Alright, got you. Alright, here, hold on. Burner beats. Okay, got you. Alright. I got you, Burner beats. That's you. Alright. Alright, we're here. Live. Can anyone explain Citibank increase in rate cuts? So they just think that we're going to cut rates a little bit earlier than previously expected. That's more of a dovish stance in markets. Boeing actually ripping up right now. Pretty big amounts. Fed's Bowman says that a proposal to hike bank capital requirements needs substantive changes to address known deficiencies. US FAA says first 40 inspections of grounded Boeing 737 airplanes are complete and the agency will thoroughly review the data. That's making the markets pop. Coca-Cola CEO says they're seeing a divergence in inflation with moderation seen coming back into the landing. Some countries are seeing inflation too low. According to CNBC, again, Citi is expecting Feds to start cutting rates in June versus previously July. So. All right. Yeah, we'll probably do the last couple giveaways sometime. I'm not sure when. We'll probably keep it the same way, though, so just active members in the chat get it or can be a part of it. I don't know if we're heading towards a recession. I mean, again, I think that's sensationalism. I mean, you got to understand, guys, like a lot of the time day traders, they have a magnifying glass on markets, so to speak, you know. But when you look at the actual yearly chart, like here's the yearly chart of the NASDAQ 100. Like the Q is the NASDAQ 100. Like look at this chart. Like this is such a bullish chart. Like again, I think you have to understand what the market actually is showing us here, which is very bullish action, you know, since November. Even with what a lot of people are considering like some big pullback, that's not really where we're at right now. The market still looks very strong. It's still pretty close to highs. Boeing bouncing all the way back. That's nice to see. We'll see if it keeps pushing. Yeah, we're funded. We're sponsored by Topstep. If you want to check out Topstep, again, there's the link. Appreciate the love. Help support the channel. I feel much better today, except for my freaking throat, dude. My throat's in knots. Oh, I forgot to take my Paxlovid. Nvidia's kind of flat on the day too. It's right around the previous closing price. Apple's starting to bounce back some as well. Tesla is back up to like 215s here. We got 20 minutes, guys. 20 minutes. $50K combine, Sam. The data's right below me, brother. It came in at 0.6% for retail sales, 0.6%. Yeah, so tomorrow, guys, so remember, tomorrow, so let me see what else we got. Bowman is already speaking. Of course, he started speaking 13 minutes ago. We got we got industrial production numbers expected at 0%. Capacity utilization is coming out in 1 minute. Expectations are 78.7 for that. Retail inventories, we got ECB president speaking at 10:15. Williams speaking later on today. Tomorrow is the biggest day of the week, though. We got the Philly Fed Index and jobless claims numbers, as well as housing start data. So kind of a lot of stuff going out. We got the ECB minutes report, which is not really a huge report. But again, tomorrow, Philly Fed Index, jobless claims, building permit data. Tomorrow. And then Friday is we got existing home sales, Michigan consumer sentiment data releasing as well. So we got all that stuff coming out. We'll see what happens there. $15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes. NVIDIA is still moving up, though. So we are having bullish action right now. Kind of a rebound and some stuff. Apple finally bouncing back. It's at 181.50s. NVIDIA is still fighting its way back up. So we have some Fed members speaking. It's no big Fed members. Like, it's not like Powell speaking right now. When's the next Powell speech outside of the FOMC meetings? I know he speaks on the 31st. Tesla all the way back over the volume weighted average price here. We're going to get ready to day trade. We're up a little bit today. We're up like 130 or so. Still getting weakness. Here's the S&P 500. We'll probably end up trading the NASDAQ, though, a little bit closer today. Looks like a big bear flag, though. See, I don't know. I guess I want to short this. We got one contract. I'm not going to add to it, I think. Just depends on how much markets bounce back. NVIDIA's starting to ramp back up too. NVIDIA now technically green on the day. Apple's still red. Boeing's still trying. All right, so now we're flat on this position. Now we're green. We're at 50 bucks. I'd like a little bit more than that, but we are kind of in a short-term upward trend right now. 35, 30, 45, 50. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut that, lock that in. So now we're up about 200, a little bit less than 2 on the day. We only got a 1-to-1 win-loss ratio, but that's all right. Jay Bella says, how much dollars do you use for trading daily? I have no idea, you know. It varies for sure. So we're still in this little mini trend. I guess I'm going to short this again, see if we can catch something. Go ahead and lock in, just kind of scalping that really quickly. We're up about 215 on the day now. Small little scalp. You know, it looks like it could be bullish is the only reason I'm cutting this, because again, nvda now technically green and pulling back to the previous close. A lot of stuff has rebounded. We got 11 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, that's Bruce. Bruce the pup, he's alright right now. All right, guys, 9 minutes. We got 9 minutes. Sales doubled. Yeah, I mean, retail sales came in at 0.6%. The market didn't quite like that. It just signifies more inflation risks. I think that's why we ultimately reacted negatively. I'm almost feeling better. I still have a little bit of like fog, like brain fog. Today's day 6, so. All right, we got the opening bell in 7 minutes. Alright, so we didn't break that. I guess I could have held that short a little bit longer, but I mean, of course, that's in hindsight. A lot of stuff's pulling back to some levels that seem to be support levels. Yeah, what's really weird is that I'm finally testing negative. Like I took 2 tests yesterday, both negative. But my throat still hurts. My nose is still stopped up. Seesaw continues. 10-year pumping. Yeah, the 10-year usually pumps when the market dumps. You know, mostly because, like, if you think about bonds and markets, the 10-year is competitive with, like, the S&P 500, the largest index fund in the world. So, again, the bonds are like, there's a negative correlation between bonds and markets, right? So if bonds are ripping up, it's usually because markets are falling down. And the reason there's that inverse correlation, that negative correlation with both of those, is because, like, the more people that are buying bonds, the less people that are typically buying the S&P 500, and vice versa. The more people that are buying the S&P 500, the less people that are buying bonds, because one is guaranteed returns with a smaller yield, and one is higher returns with not guaranteed, or a higher yield with not so guaranteed returns. And so, again, they're competitive with each other in that regard. That's kind of what you see going on. Yeah, we got 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Decided to wear my watch on stream. I guess just because I'm getting ready. I've lost some weight because now my watch fits me less. It was more tight. This is like perfect fitting though, but you know, you see my watch, guys. I don't know why I'm wearing it on stream. I got up early. I got fully dressed this morning, probably because I haven't in a while. Yeah. Check out my watch. I'm excited for it. Now it's a self-winding watch. So does that mean I need to wind it every couple days? Is it time to wind it right now? ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. All right, so I'll wind it 40 times. I gotta fix the date now. I'm gonna keep winding it. So the 13. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. What are pants, dude? I don't even know. I don't even know what pants are. All right, there's the NASDAQ breaking down here. Amazon just cracked lows. Apple is what's breaking down here, dragging the market down. Yeah, I mean, I've been sick, so it's been sitting down for a while. All right, guys, we got less than a minute here, guys. Less than a minute. Sorry, I'm working on changing my watch. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Hit the live button next to the play button. Make sure you're fully caught up on stream. All right. Today is the 17th. There's the 17. Right now it is 8:30 roughly. $8.30. All right. All right, there's the opening bell, guys, just in time. Amazon popped up a little bit at the opening bell. Let's see what Boeing does here. NASDAQ is ripping up a little bit since the open. All right, there's the NASDAQ pop up a little bit. The Q at 406. Apple bouncing up a little bit as well here. Boeing bouncing at the volume weighted average price. We're getting some bullish action at the opening bell. All right, so now we're rejecting back down here. What's dragging back down is specifically Apple, Amazon, both falling down to a certain extent. Amazon having a big upwick, rejecting, buying pressure or selling pressure showing up. All right, so now there's low breaks here. The NASDAQ coming down. Tesla actually starting to rebound back up. So is Boeing, but the S&P is looking weak here. Interesting enough. Amazon's starting to break down too. Boeing bouncing back though. Bonds are still pushing up. Look at the Q dump. Tesla actually looking strong though. Very risky potential trade here for me. I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Scalped it. We're up about 220 on the day. Probably could have held it a little bit longer though. NASDAQ weakness. Tesla's starting to flush too. Look at the Q, look very weak. I mean, it's not the end of the world though. We still got like so we got one contract here. All right, we just made about $100. We're up about 300 on the day now. Let's see if we attack this momentum some more. All right, made another $50, up about 350 here. Nice little cushion on the day. Here's my P&L on the day though. Up about 340s right now, 340s. I don't know if I want to attack that weak direction anymore though. We'll see. Yeah, tomorrow there's data. There's jobless claims and Philly Fed data. Look at Tesla test the lows. Very risky trading strategy, but man, I'm buying this right now. All right, just made about $50. Scalped it. Up about 4 on the day. We got a nice little cushion, so we can take a swing here if we want now. I don't know if we want to, though. S&P starting to crack. I mean, we're definitely not crashing. Certainly a weak open, though, in a lot of stuff. Ooh, Tesla just cracked. Interesting. Boeing's still moving up a little bit. NASDAQ cracking lows some too. All right, we kind of bought the dip down here. I thought we were extended enough on the downside. We're up about 60. We'll go ahead and cut that too. So we are up now about 500 on the day. 2-to-1 win-loss ratio on Topstep. Up about 5 on this account. Just kind of playing around with it today. Boeing's still looking very strong. All right, guys, I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be streaming, so we're going to go ahead and do our second giveaway today. Again, all you got to do to be a part of the giveaway is subscribe and join the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it's right here. You can use this link right here. Again, it's going to be active members in the chat. Active members in the chat. E-mini bouncing back. I probably could have held that a little bit longer. Tesla all the way back up as well. So again, it's only going to be active members in the chat, which currently, let me take a look at this. All right, let's do another giveaway. Does it let me do another one? All right, so right now we only got 16 eligible users, guys. 16 eligible users. Again, it's people who have been active over the last 5 minutes. And so I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get active in chat. And Yeah, now we got 24 members. Again, it's anybody that's basically chatted over the last 5 minutes. So we'll give you guys a couple minutes to get active here. We're actually green on the day in equities, surprisingly enough. Boeing's now finally ripping up. That's cool. All right, we got 50 members, 50 active members. Yeah, y'all get active in chat. Let me see what our subs look like. Hit the sub button too, guys. Hit the notification bell. You got to be subscribed, team. NASDAQ started to bounce back. Tesla coming back a little bit as well here. Amazon bouncing back. Apple bouncing back some. Boeing all the way up to 205s from 190s this morning. See if Tesla can fight its way back. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, good luck, guys. All right, y'all ready? All right, starting to bounce back. Tesla at 215s. NASDAQ is up there as well. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. And CJ Paul is the winner. Again, I didn't select him personally, but random person in chat, CJ Paul with the California sign. You are the winner, sir. So congrats, my guy. Sorry if you didn't win, you know. CJ, send me a message in Discord or come chat in Discord. Yeah, congrats, CJ. Appreciate you being a member or appreciate you joining the stream. Yeah, congrats, my guy. Congrats, bro. Again, join the Discord. Anybody that wasn't able to win today, we might do another one tomorrow. We'll see. But again, join our Discord, CJ. There's the Discord link. That or email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. You know, I need to see a pic. Either, I mean, you could. I'm gonna send you a message on Discord. The way I told the last winner. The way I could tell the last winner was actually him. Was there's a very specific way I can see it. So send me a message on Discord, brother. And again, it might take me a little while. I'm gonna have to ask my I'm gonna have to reach out and see if there's a way that I could buy somebody a combine as a gift. And if not, you'll probably get a gift card or something like that and have to buy it yourself. All right, guys, market's cracking lows as we speak here. Market's cracking lows. It looks like it's mostly from Amazon. Amazon is breaking down. So Amazon is breaking down. Also, guys, again, if you want to buy a combine yourself, you can check out the link in the description. I appreciate the love. Again, if you want to buy one yourself, Topstep's the most legit futures funded program in the world. They pay out millions, fund thousands of traders a year. The base combine's only $49 if you want to buy one yourself. They give you a demo. They test your skill. It's a challenge. So just take it the challenge, build your skill. If you're good enough to pass it, great. If you're not good enough to pass it, which is going to be most people, most day traders lose money. You're only out $50. And so it's a very small price to pay. If you want to check it out, here is the link. I appreciate the love. Thanks so much. Check it out. They are a sponsor of mine, so I'm certainly biased, of course. Also, guys, the other sponsor of mine that actually looks pretty legit today is Chart Prime. Check out Chart Prime. Just genuinely useful, in my opinion. Let's look at the strong signals here today, guys. Look at the strong signals. All right, look. Strong breakdown. Strong rip up. Strong breakdown. Buy, rip, sell, rip. This buy didn't work, but let's back test this yourself. Look at and this is a 5-minute chart. Look at the strong signal showing up on Chart Prime. Huge breakdowns. This is like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This is like 2 hours of weak action after that strong signal. Look at the buy signal here. Beautiful rip up. Strong signal way back here. Beautiful breakdown. This buy signal didn't work. But the strong signals are powerful. This sell signal worked. Look at the big breakdown. This buy signal worked. Look at the rip up. And then again, you can keep going here. So they're just genuinely impressive. Genuinely impressive. You can use this on anything with the symbol on TradingView. Look at the strong weakness symbol here. Beautiful breakdown here. Genuinely impressive, in my opinion. Genuinely impressive. I can't guarantee you're going to make money. They are a sponsor of mine. But again, look at the strong buy signal here. Beautiful bounce. On a 5-minute chart on the E-mini today, this is genuinely impressive. You can check it out on the NASDAQ as well. I can't fake what I'm showing you. This is called the Market Oracle and the Market Dynamics. There's a bunch of other stuff that they offer, screeners, oscillators, back testers. It's like $40 a month. Again, you can use it in stocks, Forex, futures, whatever, anything with a symbol on TradingView, you can use it. They are a sponsor of mine. But yeah, if you want to check them out, here is the link. I appreciate the love, guys. Maybe we'll do a Chart Prime giveaway sometime soon too. But yeah, check it out. There's the link. I love you all. Y'all be safe. We will be back tomorrow. If you want to check it out, I'll put the link up here as well. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I know it's only 15 minutes after the open, but we kind of cover economic data anyway. And so again, if you want to check it out, here's the link. Appreciate the love. Most of them are real time. I don't think they repaint either, you know, so most of them are real time. But yeah, you can check them out right there. Get 40% off using my link. I'll see you guys later. Y'all be good. Have a good day. Again, they're sponsors of mine. I'm biased. I can't guarantee anything, of course. Nobody can, but y'all be safe in the market. So far, red open. We'll see if the market holds. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jobless claims, retail sales tomorrow. Good luck.